In my kitchen today, I'll be making tilapia fish and plantain. So I have my plantain, the fish already cleaned, well cleaned, and my pepper. So I pat the fish to remove the water, the excess water from the fish. So water, it won't retain water. I have my pepper mixture. I have the small bell peppers, and I have chili pepper with onions, with dry pepper. So what I'll do is just to crush it, so not totally blend. I'm using my processor to just make it crush it, and I think it's okay. So in my pan I had added oil and onions. After adding my onions, I added my pepper so that it can fry, and season the pepper also. So it is the same pepper I'll be putting in the fish before putting it in the oven. So I put my pepper in the oil and the onions, add all the necessary seasoning and spices. I added the seasoning powder. I added my garlic, ginger, and curry as well. I added all the spices into the pepper and make it to cook or fry for about 15 minutes thereabouts on a low heat, so it doesn't burn. So I'm adding all my spices now. And salt. Curry powder. And my seasoning powder. My pepper is ready now. So I take it back to the fish. Okay, this is a foil paper. I'll be using a foil paper to wrap the fish. So I put the pepper, the fried pepper inside. So the pepper is going on the both sides, both the front and the back ears. So the back too has been well seasoned before covering. I've seasoned the back too, and I'm covering it now, and I'll allow it to wait for about 20 to 45 minutes before putting in the oven. So I do the same process to the second fish as well. And I cover it and allow it to kind of marinate, yes, for 20 to 45 minutes. I set that aside and allow it to wait. Then I go to my plantain. So I've washed my plantain before removing the peel and dicing it. I'm dicing my plantain now. Add a little bit of salt and my black pepper. I think that's the last one, so I'll just pour everything in it. Yes. So I add a little bit of oil since I'll be air frying the plantain. Just small oil so it doesn't get dry in the air fryer. So I cut my air fryer with parchment paper, which I won't be needing actually because I later on removed it, so I can give my plantain a good toss while air frying. So I leave that to air fry, and after 15 minutes it's ready. But now it's time to put my fish in the oven. I preheated it before putting it in. And I'll allow it to cook for another 1 hour, 30 minutes, depending on how fast your oven is. And now the fish is ready. The pepper mix actually entered this fish very well. I added a little bit of coleslaw, made coleslaw with the plantain, and this is a whole meal. If you're on a diet, if you don't want to eat much, you don't want so much of solid, this is like a whole meal that can be taken for dinner. Actually, this was like my family's dinner that was prepared from my kitchen. Thanks for watching, guys.